Same as it is, the position vector of BA is equals to position vector of A minus position vector of B. It means BA is equals to OA minus OB. Okay. Now the section formula. Let A and B are the 2 points such that the position vector of the point OA and OB is equals to OA and B. OA is equals to A vector and OB is equals to B vector. Okay. Same as it is, P is divided internally in the ratio m is to n such that the position vector of the point P is R vector. So it will be dividing internally, externally as a midpoint. So if P point divide internally, so their coordinate will be OP is equals to m into OB vector plus n into OA vector dividing by m plus n. It means OP, position vector of OP is R vector, MB plus NA upon m plus n. It is a internal division formula. If the point P divide externally, so we are using the OP vector equal MB minus NA upon m minus n. In place of plus, we are using the negative sign. Same as it is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. And P divide as a midpoint, so the position vector of R is A plus B by 2. First question is that find the position vector of the point which divides the point joining the vectors 2a minus 3b and 3a minus 2b internally in the ratio 2:3. It means we want to find the position vector of P. That is the position vector of point P. A and B are the 2 points which P divide internally 2:3. Let O be the origin. So OA is equals to 2a minus 3b. OB is equals to 3a minus 2b. P divides the line AB in the ratio 2:3. So the position vector of P is 2 into position vector of B plus 3 into position vector of A divided by 2 plus 3. Put the value of OB 3a minus 2b. Put the value OA 2a minus 3b. Multiplying it and solve it. That is 6a minus 4b plus 6a. That is 6a minus 9b by 5. That A and A 12a and that B and B is minus 13b divided by 5. That is a position vector of the point P. Now component of the vectors. Let in x and y are the two perpendicular axes in a two-dimension figure corresponding the unit vector with respect to it I cap and j cap. It means that unit vector in x axis is I cap and in y axis is j cap. It means that is the length is I, that is the length is 2i, that is the length is 3i. We are using the scale, this distance is I cap. So let P is any point x comma y such that their position vector is OP equals to R vector. Now perpendicular drawn it, that is the x unit from the origin. Okay, so the unit vector is I cap, so that OA is equals to xi cap. Perpendicular drawn from this to the y axis, that distance is y. Okay, the unit vector perpendicular to the y axis is equals to j cap, so that distance is yj. That is yj cap as it is equals to the yj cap, because that form a rectangle. Opposite sides are equal. Now in a triangle OAP, using the sum of the triangle rule, that is OA plus AP is equals to OP. Okay, OA plus AP is equals to OP. Using the sum of the triangle rule, so OA plus AP is equals to OP. OP is a R vector and OA is a xi cap and AP is a yj cap. These are the component in x-axis and y-axis. Same as it is if the point moving in a three-dimensional space, x, y and z-axis, corresponding the unit vector is I cap, j cap and k cap. So the component of the vector R in a space is xi cap plus yj plus zk cap. And their length is equals to mod of R equals to root over x square y square plus z square. Question first is vector A is equals to 2, 3, 5, vector B is equals to 1, 2, 4. Okay, find the unit vector in the direction of A plus 2b. Now first of all we have to find A plus 2b. Vector A is equals to 2i plus 3j plus 5k. Vector B is equals to I plus 2j plus 4k. Let C is equals to A plus 2b. Now C is equals to 2i plus 3j plus 5k, value of A, plus 2 into vector B is I plus 2j plus 4k. In a vector quantity, we are multiplying a scalar quantity with the simple product. Hence 2i and that 2i 4i, 3j that is 4j 3 4 7j, 5k and that will be the 8k, 8 plus 5 13k. That is the vector C, and we want to find the unit vector in the direction of C vector. So we are calculating the mod of c. Mod of c is root over 4 square plus 7 square plus 13 square. 4 square 16, 7 is 49, that is 169. Add all this thing to 34. So the c cap is equals to what? Vector c upon mod of c. C cap is a unit vector and the value of c cap is what? A plus 2b whole cap. Vector c is 4i, 7j, 13k divided by mod of c root 34. That is the unit vector in the direction of it. Next question. Find a vector of magnitude 5 which is parallel to the vector 2i minus j. Let vector A is equals to 2i minus j, then mod of A is root over 2 square plus minus 1 square root 5, and we have to find the unit vector parallel to that vector. Unit vector parallel to the that vector is equals to A cap. A cap is equals to vector A upon mod of A, and A vector is 2i minus j and mod of A is root 5, so we can separate it 2 by root 5 I minus 1 by root 5j, and we want to find the unit vector of magnitude 5, that is the unit vector of magnitude 1. We can multiplying by it 5, so we get the unit vector of magnitude 5. So 5 into something, that 2 by root 5 pi minus 1 by root 5j, 5 multiplying by it 2 root 5 pi minus root 5j. Answer. Next question is that write down a unit vector in xy plane making an angle of 30 degree with the position with the positive x-axis. Let pxy be any point in xy plane. That is the x, that is x, that is y plane, and that is a point P. That is a point P inclined 30 degree with positive x-axis. So we can draw the perpendicular from it. That is x. That perpendicular drawn from it. That is the value of y. Also that value y is a rectangle. That again is a y. Okay. So the OP vector equals to what? Xi plus yj cap. OP vector equals xi plus yj. We want to find the value of x. That is the base. That is the hypo. Okay. So we have base upon hypo is equals to cos theta. Base is x, hypo is OP, and cos of theta is 30. And OP is a unit vector. OP is equals to 1. Okay. Now x equals to cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Same as it is, that is perpendicular upon hypo is sin theta. Theta is 30 degree. So y is equals to OP into sin theta. So y is equals to OP into sin theta. OP is a unit vector length is 1. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. And we know that OP is a xi plus yj as a sum of the triangle root. That is xi vector, that is yj vector equals to OP vector. The value of x is root 3 by 2i. That the value of y is 1 by 2i. That is the answer. Next question. A girl walked 4 kilometers towards west. Then she walked 3 kilometers in a direction 30 degree east of north and stop. Determine the girl's displacement from the initial point. Let be the girl is that. Okay, that is the x-axis, that is the y-axis. Okay, so that is the side is north, south, east and west. Girl walk 4 kilometers towards west. That is the west side. That the travel distance is 4 kilometers and reach the girl at the point A. Okay, after it making the 30 degree angle. Okay, she walked 3 kilometers in a direction of 30 degree east. East is a 30 degree. So again that is a line of y-axis. We can draw it. That is the y-axis. Okay, that's the position of the girl. And 30 degree of the y-axis, it means it moves in that direction, east direction, north to east to north. So that is the position of that. Okay, 3 kilometers in a direction of 30 डिग्री ईस्ट. तो यहाँ से अगर आप 3 किलोमीटर चलेंगे तो ये पोजीशन आएगी, और अगर आप एंगल ये वाला देखते हैं तो ये जो है 3 किलोमीटर के पैरेलल होगा. ओके, एंड स्टॉप इट. डिटरमाइन द गर्ल displacement from the initial point. Initial point is that. So the position of the point B is what? Let x comma y. If the girl moving in 30 degree direction in that position, we want to find the value of x and y. So what is the value? What is the point of B? Okay, so that is position vector of A is what? 3i minus 4j. That is the distance 3 kilometer. That is again the 3 kilometer, and that the distance is 4 kilometer. So the point is that 3i minus 4j minus 4k. Same as that. Sorry. Now AL is equals to what? OA minus OL AL is equals to OL minus A, and same as it is AL is equals to in that right angle triangle AL upon AB base by hypo cos theta. Theta is 30 degrees, that, so that is the 60 degree angle. That is the 60 degree angle making by the positive of x-axis, and cos 60 is 3 by 2, AB is equals to what? Cos 60 is 1 by 2, AB is equals to what? 3 kilometer. That is the distance is what? 3 kilometer. AL is that. Same as it is OL. OL is that AL OA minus OL. That is 4 minus 3 by 2. Okay, because that is 3 by 2, that is 8 minus 3, that is 5 by 2. So again BL is equals to what? AB. BL is what? BL is perpendicular, that is hypo. Perpendicular hypo is sin 60. 60 is that. Okay, sin 60 is root 3 by 2, and AB is equals to what? 3. AB is what? 3 kilometer. Okay. Now BL is equal to 3 into 3 into root 3 by 2. Same as it is, the point is that minus 4 minus that 5 by 2. Now the position of the point B is what? X comma y is that. X comma y is what? Minus 5 by 2 comma 3 root 3 by 2. That is the point of B. Hence position vector of the point B is minus 5 by 2y plus 3 root 3 by 2j. That is the last position of the girl.